What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about Fatal Skies. This is a 90s cheesy direct-to-video action movie. It's about a group of skydiving teenagers. See, it's already, you want to see it already. A group of skydiving teenagers. They're pulling practical jokes. They're sexually harassing each other while they're skydiving. They end up parachuting down into a group of rednecks who are disposing of some toxic waste illegally. The teens confront them and they're like, "Why's the water look so funny, dudes?" And then it ends up escalating into an immediate shootout, which is ridiculous. The local police won't believe the teenagers, and the reason for that is because the most powerful businessman in town is the one who's running the toxic waste operation. And of course, he has all the local yokel police guys on his payroll. And the rest of the movie is just kind of the skydiving teenagers versus toxic waste dumping rednecks. It has like a kind of a comedy vibe to it, believe it or not, like open comedy, not unintentional. It's got a lot of like sexual jokes and innuendo and kind of just lame humor. But it's all, to me anyway, it was all really funny. It's got a colorful cast of just kind of people who look like they belong in like 80s and 90s movies of this kind. But it's odd because Timothy Leary is in this movie, and it's like, well, how did you get Timothy Leary into a movie about skydiving teenagers and toxic waste? And I don't know if it was maybe because of there was an environmental, message to the movie, which there really isn't, aside from like don't dump toxic waste. But it's not like it ever like makes a point of saying that it's bad. It just, it's just part of the plot line. But anyway, Timothy Leary is here. That's ridiculous. The movie doesn't have a lot of sleaze in it, but it does have some bare man ass at one point, and then it has a very quick topless scene. So no sleaze. It doesn't have any blood either, but it does have it does have one scene where a guy gets like chemically burned pretty bad, but it's not overly graphic. And the tone is really comedic, so even when people are dying, it doesn't really give much reverence to the deceased. The action is pretty cool. You got fist fights, gunfights, chases. It all happens on these really cool, actually pretty decent like locations that make it seem kind of like a little bit of higher production values than it probably actually had. So I really like the action. Plus, it's got explosions where like barrels are sent up into the air, and I love it when barrels get shot up into the air during explosions. So I had fun with this one. It's obviously extremely cheesy. It's extremely hokey, but I just thought it was really fun. I love these like B90s action movies, and this is definitely a really fun one. I thought the dialogue was really funny. It's got a lot of just ridiculous. Some of them are funny on purpose, some of them are funny unintentionally, but regardless, the movie is super entertaining. So if you like the idea of skydiving teenagers versus toxic waste dumping rednecks, Fatal Skies is definitely a movie you should check out. I just think I just had a blast with it. And it kicked me off of like on this run of like 90s B movie action cheese. So I'm grateful for it for that purpose as well. So that's my review of Fatal Skies. If you want to hear or actually you can't hear it, you just have to read it, a full write-up of Fatal Skies, you can check that out at my website, markfusion.com. You can also check out all the other 90s action cheese reviews that I've put up lately. If you want to see what I've got coming up, you can follow me on Letterboxd at markfusion, and you can see stuff that I've finished, but I haven't quite gotten the video reviews up for. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon if you want to support me there. The best thing you can do, though, is just to hit that sub button. Free, easy, direct, no problem way of supporting my channel and helping me to continue to make content. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you end up parachuting into a group of rednecks who are clearly, transporting toxic waste, even if you keep a gun in your purse for whenever you're taking public transportation, do not immediately start a gunfight. It's not a good idea. It's not worth it. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.